Although it wasn't the most exciting fight in the world, Leon Edwards earned what had to have been one of the more gratifying wins of his career at UFC 296 when he defeated Colby Covington by unanimous decision for his second welterweight title defense. The tension around this fight exploded in the final days leading up when Covington made some very personal comments about Edwards' deceased father and really brought up the heat around this fight. He did not match that inside the octagon, as Edwards was a step ahead pretty much throughout the entirety of 5 rounds to win the fight clearly on all 3 judges' scorecards, and he is now able to move forward, which I'm sure he will look back at as a pretty dark moment and time in his career, but he gets past what some people believe to be one of the bigger threats to his title coming in. That did not prove to be reality in the actual fight. Edwards now on a 13-fight unbeaten streak in the UFC, just a pretty incredible run for him at this point, and he made it clear post-fight that he is gunning for George St. Pierre's welterweight title defense record of 9. Still a long way and many years to go until he gets close to that, but given his age, where he's at in his career, maybe it is not impossible. But this welterweight division is stacked with a lot of challenging fights for him, intriguing fights for him, and we're able to kind of move on from this phase of Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington, but he's potentially now looking at another rematch with Belal Muhammad, who, in my opinion, more than deserving of a title shot in this division. He has done more than enough. People might not like his style, his personality, but if you want to go on merit, it has to be Belal Muhammad. Edwards didn't seem thrilled by the idea at his post-fight press conference. He kind of shucked away the fight, in fact, and said that there's probably more intriguing matchups out there for him. Didn't drop any specific names, but he didn't seem super interested in Muhammad. But that has to be the fight, no matter what Edwards says, what Dana White says in the immediate aftermath. We have to do that rematch. Their controversial no contest with an eye poke several years ago that neither of them have lost since. It's been a nice run on both sides, and I think you need to put that rematch back together at this point. Muhammad, as I said, love him or hate him, he warrants it. So to me, he is the guy. Let's not put Shavkat Rakhmonov ahead of him at this point. As amazing as he is with his 18 wins and 18 finishes, I think it has to be Muhammad. He has beat Wonderboy already. He's beat Gilbert Burns. He's won a lot of big fights at this point, and I think he has to be the next 170-pound title challenger for Leon Edwards.